Declan,
shit.
Zach, Timmer.
Mm-hmm.
Declan, Zach, Timmer. I got it.
You got it.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Cameras and stuff.
Alex forgot all their names before we started rolling.
Yeah. Metal band.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think I missed a part there. Right?
Hmm.
So you guys are in a metal band, and you. Yeah.
Very, 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 very. I emphasize very loosely a metal band.
Alright. So, what are you guys then? Like,
System of a Down is probably like
you're going after that kind of stuff.
that's like
They're awesome though.
oh yeah.
They're amazing. That's like my childhood, right?
So-
to be honest.
So
Like,
that's the vibe.
I guess, yeah, I guess it would be a mixture of System of a Down, maybe a tint of mindless self-indulgence as well,
okay.
kinda.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've heard of them. Can we Google minor self-indulgence?
No, modern influences like
Still heaps of politics though, because like System of a Down had lots of politics within their songs,
it's
but it was good.
it's
politics.
in the apathetic writing style where like nothing actually makes sense.
I like it.
So traumatic experience I've had, and then there'll be some political stuff thrown in there, and then just random like lyrics about partying.
Yeah. Let's start this off by going around the table, like
Yeah.
you know. I said it before we went live, but so Declan, who are
The band's filling in for our mate Sam, who's the bassist in the band. He was going away, and he said, "Oh, can you fill in for me on bass?" And after that first gig that I had with them, was like, "Hey, you're the guitarist. Sorry. Oh, shit." We had an amplifier when we were playing for Viber Chain. Went on like, bleh, go English. Went off. It was really, really good. Lots of fun.
It was good, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So then, like, have you always played guitar? Or?
Yeah, I've been playing guitar since year 5, so about like, if I was to throw a number
Since
at
he
it.
was born.
Yeah. I think just over a decade now.
Sweet.
Been playing in a few different projects. None that are really out in the scene at the moment. But yeah, like I said, just recently joined these boys and been having an absolute ball.
Yeah, sweet. All right. First question. So, what was your first guitar? So Jasper can Google it.
Strat.
A Fender Strat. Okay.
A Fender Strat or a Squire Strat?
It's Fender Strat.
Fender.
A
Ooh.
Fender Strat. Oh, one of those ones.
Too expensive, not me. Like I'm like, look at my American Strat.
Have you learned any other instruments? Right? All right, jack of all trades over here.
One-man band saves a lot of money.
Come into the picture because you're the songwriter, right?
I
kind of?
started this whole thing,
Oh, very cool.
unfortunately. Quick, we're having a lot of fun with it. But I actually started as a drummer. Started playing drums in primary school.
Yeah. What drum kit did you have?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh, nice.
you can get.
Yeah. I think that's cool. I think that's good. I
That's
don't know
cool.
drums, so Pearl drum kit.
Everything I've ever had.
Sounds
That is
good.
guitar speak for drums, yes.
Yeah. All the drum kits I've ever had have been.
I love how you type Bell Kit.
Yeah, it was good.
I see a lot of like Zildjian K custom cymbals. Actually, our drummer's rich as hell, so he's got them.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
He also could not make it tonight.
That's all right.
but-
Commitments and stuff. I got 3 of you guys. That's enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
If
It's
you're
more than
watching,
enough.
what's the drummer's name?
Joel.
Joel. If you're watching, you missed it out.
I hope he
We got
is.
little. You guys brought the goods. So. But yeah, so like, how long you since primary school you've been drumming?
Since primary school, I'm 26 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been playing drums since then, and I was in a couple bands. And I've always been very creative, and I just kind of wanted to try being at the front.
Yeah.
And so I, like, pretty much just before I met this guy, I wrote our first song and produced it, and I had like nothing. I had no knowledge of any of this, and I was so proud of it.
So you didn't go to like, you didn't do any schooling for music, or like, how did you write?
We could get into that. But I might,
Yeah, it sounds cool.
I did go to Whopper.
Okay.
So did he.
Very nice. Yeah.
I went to Whopper for a year, and it wasn't my scene.
That's fair. Like, honestly, I've had a lot of people come on here that have been to Whopper, and it's like half of them said that it's like the workload, the amount of pressure that was on them, the stress. It's university at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of people have said, like, going through that, they had the time of their lives, but they've been playing instruments their whole lives as well.
Yeah.
Like, they're just obsessed with it in a way.
Well, I think Whopper was one of the big pushes for me to start this, because I went there as a drummer.
Yeah.
And I was only allowed to play drums. Like, I wanted to do the vocal course and like all the other
but you were
stuff.
restricted by the course, though.
I had to be a drummer.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that first year, I wrote Dizzy, which is a kind of blues metal thing with a lot of psychedelic influence.
Is it on Spotify at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But it'll probably be the second or third single we drop when we start actually recording.
Sweet.
And I got into year 2 of the Whopper course of the advanced diploma, and I put on a backing track of it and performed it to the class, just like me singing it with a backing track. And that was the first time I'd ever like gotten up on stage to like sing something.
How was it? Like, did you get butterflies or anything?
Fucking scary.
Like that, right? Like, it really can be like that. I've told 70% of the people on that board, like, if you throw yourself in the deep end, the next time you do it, it won't be anywhere near as bad. Because, like, you just go and give it a go, and then you're like, shit, and you go do it. It's like, no, you did good. And you're like, did I?
Yeah.
And then you kind of like, wait a minute, I did all right. So then, like, you do it again, and it goes...
Kind of. I have a lot of anxiety still, but I've found a life hack for it, which I don't know if anyone's like seen in the promotional thing for this episode of the podcast, but I've got a mask on.
Okay.
And so does he.
Can we pull that up? So
Yeah.
that was the image you sent me originally, or the image you sent?
The image that would be me from our last gig.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
that's what I
the
was-
same mask in both of them.
Yeah, because that looked cool. It looked very cool. Like just
So obviously, I don't have the mask on right now. I'm not
character.
afraid of like showing my face on this podcast because it's a podcast.
Yeah.
It's chill. We're having beers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But yeah, on
That's
stage.
cool. I see. Yeah.
On stage, it's really helped me like calm down and get in the zone. Like, it's such a life hack.
Honestly, right? So I've been DJing for 10 and a half, 11 years, right? And when I first started, I was obsessed with... Can you pull up the bloody beetroots, if that's all right?
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, I love it.
I have 2 of those masks inside.
Yo.
And I used to actually try and, like, whenever I do, like, big gigs and stuff like that, I was just obsessed with it. Like, I just wanted to do gigs wearing a mask because I was similar. I didn't like people seeing my face and everything like that. I kind of like the idea of the anonymity in a way, like being anonymous. But at the same time, like, from being obsessed with the bloody beetroots, it kind of made me feel just a bit more able to do it without the mask, almost, in a way. But then, like, for a long period of time, I wanted to actually build, like, a TV helmet. Because my name is Alexander Taylor-Vivian.
Yeah.
So Taylor... Cazzette, Cazzette. So I was trying to make one of these actually. Oh wait, no.
The cat. Yes.
Does
I can't remember.
Tobacco Rat wear a mask?
Yeah, Tobacco Rat. Yep.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Tobacco Rat is actually the brother of Empire of the Sun. Is the brother of
What?
not Luke Steele. It's the brother of the other guy. Can you look up Tobacco Rat as well?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
the craziest thing I've heard today.
That's why he's getting gigs because Tobacco Rat is so out there and so.
Yeah, I love Tobacco Rat stuff.
Wow, he's like done like a full rebrand. I think that might be him. But honestly, like it surpasses that. Like the whole thing with with masks and stuff like that, it's so cool. And if you guys do like play gigs and have masks on, that's kind of like one-upping every other band because it's like a Macho Libre thing, right?
Yeah.
They go out there and rock out at the time.
Libre.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Big Tomo said that we were very thematic after he saw us play.
That's cool. And if you've already linked up with Big Tomo, I've been trying to get him on here for like a year. Honestly, but he's what, sorry?
He hasn't been on here.
No, not yet.
Oh, that'll be
He's
good.
almost. He's seen me DJ. I've seen him play, and I've been like, "Hey, Tomo, get on here!" And he's just like, "I'm busy."
We'll tell him.
Flat out. He's so flat
He's
out.
probably playing in a tribute gig as we speak, probably.
Exactly. Like he literally works like almost every day, and then Monday, Tuesday doesn't leave his house. I'm pretty sure. So,
Yeah.
but we've missed out. So,
Yeah,
Timmer.
Tim's turn.
Yeah, your turn. Who are?
Timmer. Hi, Timmer.
Hi, Tim.
So yeah, that's my name. I also go by Biomalware as well. It's like my stage name as well.
Biomalware.
Yeah, and I is
Okay.
also the guitarist as well as the founding member for Toxic as well.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Zach showed me this this band called 399. They had the song called Malware Halo, and I don't know, just that name. I don't know. I just sort of played around with that idea and just thought, a virus both electronic and biological.
Yeah.
Fuck it, that works.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, it's
I
not
don't know.
bad.
There's no like big meaning behind it. I just thought it sounded cool, and I figured the Oni mask that I wear just kind of suit the vibe as well.
An
Just-
Oni mask.
That's it's a very like simplified version of a Oni mask. What I wear on stage.
Okay.
It's basically an airsoft mask essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, an Oni is basically a Japanese demon. In a nutshell.
Okay, yeah. I have seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, I went to Japan. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's like the red one with like.
Yeah, essentially. But mine's
yeah.
mine's just very simplified, as you can see. Really.
Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah. It's,
yeah, you can see
it's
the
for
gold
mouth.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sick.
Yeah,
one of the
that's very
Tanya masks, the hard ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Declan, do you wear a mask as well?
No, I do not.
No, me and Zach are literally the only ones that wear a mask on
But
stage.
still, that's awesome though. That still is cool. Because
Yeah.
then you're singing Zach, right?
Yeah.
But then who are you on drums as well? Or who's? Oh no, the drummer's not here tonight.
Yes.
Sorry.
Joel's I was wearing this Shunker kind of hat, and just like a goth Russian guy.
We might be able to pull it up. Just don't play the audio, right? Can you look up? What was it called? Locked Club. Have you guys ever heard of Locked Club?
The name rings a bell.
So it's Russian heavy bass, right? But they all dress up. There's only one dude, but somehow he's like rallied all these like. So look up Locked, like Locked Club. And then there's like this one YouTube video, and it's like I think it's.
Are they like dancers?
No, it's like just heavy techno, but yeah, they're like dancers in a way, but they're like on stage feeding the public alcohol and shit.
Oh
like
god.
that. Funny. It is honestly so funny. They get so
man.
into it, and in the video, the guy like they get It's not this one, but yeah, see, they wear chainmail masks and shit like that.
Oh,
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, like and they're just fully Russian, like so Russian. Everyone wears a mask and stuff. But go back or try and find the other YouTube videos for them. Maybe click the second one. There's literally one where they're on stage, right, and they get like drills out, they get all this different shit, and they just start breaking the DJ decks. So there's like 2 decks still left, so they can still DJ, but they've just wrecked like 6 DJ decks and got like a drill out and started drilling through one and doing this and doing that. But those guys party. They party. What's your stage presence like? So like, how many gigs have you guys done, and what's it been like so far?
Well, we did just do Battle of Bands gigs at
the old courthouse.
The old courthouse, yeah.
When
with,
was
Tommy.
that? And the old
That
courthouse?
was last month, right? I'm losing track of time.
Yeah.
Where's the courthouse again?
It's
sorry?
in Fremantle.
Fremantle, yeah. And we just recently did one gig at Amplifier's Bar doing Viper Chain's single release as well.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys mentioned that
Yeah.
before. Wait, see if we can pull that up on.
We got that through Big Tomo.
Oh, you got that through Big Time.
And we met
That's
Viper
cool,
Chain at one of the Battle of the Bands as well, because we just wanted to see everyone playing free gig as well, free entry.
That's the biggest thing about it. It's all about supporting each other. Like if you're in a band, support other bands. Like it's just it makes
Mirroring Big Tomo right now, having the same conversation with them.
Yeah. Like Tomo, if you're watching,
Yeah.
how has it been coming together and actually playing in a band? Because then, like, so Zach, you got Timmer involved. So how did you meet Timmer?
SAE, we
SA.
studied at SAE together, yeah.
Yeah. After I was done with Whopper, I guess, I still wanted to study music so badly, and like
That's good. That's really good.
You know, I put a lot of work into the first thing of Dizzy that I made. Even though it was crap, I didn't know how to mix or do anything. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, we had a Mac when I was growing up. So, band.
Have you guys ever heard of Justice at all?
Of course.
Yes.
No.
So Justice is like electronic French group, right? I think they're French or Italian, but they have made all their music through GarageBand.
That's lit.
Not even kidding. But then obviously they plug guitars in to GarageBand, and then they record it, and then they throw synthesizers on top of it or modulate it through GarageBand. But GarageBand was the MIDI to be able to plug everything into, though.
That's so cool.
Yeah, didn't Nine Inch Nails also like just for a laugh and make a whole album using GarageBand as well?
Probably.
Yeah, because I remember they were like, "Oh, you can't use that DAW. It has to be Logic or this and that and the other." And I said, "No, we can use GarageBand."
You know. The Superman song on Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
So.
Well, funnily enough, so Fruity Loops, right? Afrojack, Martin Garrix, and Tiesto used Fruity Loops, right?
Afrojack.
How he got famous at all? So he used to use LimeWire, and so he would repackage Soulja Boy, crank that, right? And it would be like Linkin Park in the end. So you download it and it'd be Soulja Boy. So, huge, right? And then Google this.
That's evil.
You'll laugh about this, you guys. I think it is Soldier Boy gets sued by Nintendo.
Well, that- if Nintendo sues them, then definitely for one.
Yeah,
With a dream, trying to make his break in the game.
he just wants to crank that, right? Dada come from then?
I can't remember. It just
It's a sick
I
name,
came up
though.
with it,
What was
and it
our-
just sounded cool. So like,
Oh, sorry,
What was
go
our
on,
name
go on.
before? Like,
oh no, I don't think we had one.
I could have swore we did. Oh.
It's Dada, like the art movement.
Yeah, yeah. Dada
Dada-
Studio.
Dadaism or
yeah.
Dadaism. It was,
Yeah, yeah.
I think it started in France. It'd be good. I have like forgotten a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, but Dada. Who was the guy that? What's his name? Zurich. Okay. You go ball. I
Yeah.
thought it was someone else, but that's really cool. Dada, the art movement.
Yeah, so it's probably what inspired the less glamorous thing known as scrapbooking that people do nowadays.
Okay.
But, yeah, it was that, and the word toxic kind of gets thrown around a lot nowadays, like
Yeah.
toxic masculinity and stuff, which I do write a lot of songs about toxic masculinity because it's an issue.
I do agree. Can of worms though, but yeah. I do just want to say though, it's like I'm doing a podcast not in the near distant future. I'm getting 3 girls on where it's like we're going to be talking about basically making the nightlife safer for women, and with toxic masculinity, like unfortunately it comes into play. But not everyone's toxic, and not everyone's masculinity
Gets
toxic.
blown
Yeah, no,
way out of
masculinity is
proportion.
not-
It is, yes, unfortunately.
Masculinity is not always toxic.
No, that's it.
I'm so brave. Toxic just gets thrown around a lot,
Well-
and I just love the sound of that next to Dada.
Have you guys ever heard of Toxic Avenger at all before?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you've heard of it. Can we Google
Rings a
Toxic
bell.
Avenger? If that's all good.
I love
So-
Toxic Avenger.
So Toxic Avenger, he was an artist, but at the same time there was also a few movies, I'm pretty sure. And so with that, it's like when you guys said Toxic Dada, all I could think of was just Toxic Avenger. Like just that style, that graphic, like metal, like rock and roll, like wait, go the images, maybe. Because it's like, it's from the 80s, it's classic, but
I've
it's...
seen that photo.
It's one of those like it's so bad, it's brilliant
yeah.
sort of
That's
movies.
it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a trash film, but it's a good film.
Oh, I
You
love-
sit there going
I
to
love
yourself
trash
like,
films.
oh my god, this is so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I can't look away.
A good film. If you like trash films, Hobo with a Shotgun. That is a legit film.
Is it,
right?
is it mainstream to say that The Room is also one of those good, bad films but good?
Yeah,
Never mind.
Very romantic film.
It is very
Hobo with
romantic.
a
Watch it with your
Shotgun
missus.
is literally about a homeless guy, right? And then he actually saves up enough money and he wants to try and like, survive and this and that, but he realizes that his town, his city is like corrupt. So then he buys a shotgun instead. And he runs around killing people.
I think I have
That's
seen
the whole
the trailer
film.
for this.
Yeah.
I never watched the film, but I remember seeing the trailer and thinking it looked amazing.
Like, it's really cool.
Oh god. Oh damn.
Just
Oh.
hanging around with the lads.
Yeah, I'm
And-
watching this.
Also, Rubber. So, have you guys ever heard of Rubber?
That's the one with the tire.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
it's
think
incredible.
I have heard of it, but
It's so funny. There's this scene, right? And this lady, I think it's a lady or a guy, 'cause I saw it years ago. But it's like they try and stop him. It's like, no, you can't come here. And the rubber starts shaking. Like the tires start shaking and then their heads explode.
Yeah.
It's so cliche.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, it's so funny. But it's all about the journey of a tire.
fuck, we're having a movie marathon tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then, so how many gigs have you guys played then? in total? So with Toxic Data, but then like, have you guys been in other bands as well, and then like come into this band and like what's yes.
Officially speaking, we've done like 3 gigs so far this year, but unofficially speaking, maybe 5 or 6 gigs, including our official ones.
Yeah,
Really?
we've played a little while ago, before we had the masks and stuff and the confidence, because this was why I was saying like it was still scary for me to play live. We just played like friends' birthday parties.
Yeah.
And
Still, that's sick though.
We
it's
also
so
did,
scary.
I also
Even though they're my friends, like.
I also got us in for like a uni gig as well at SAE. Like
sweet, okay.
we, in a nutshell, like with Zach's old band as well, we just did a project on like mixing a light band as well. So I mixed for his old band, and then I played with Toxic right after that.
That's cool.
Not right after. Electric State actually was playing that gig as well, actually.
Electric State.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the singer is a lecturer at SAE, like a film lecturer as well.
Damn.
So, yeah,
well, that's
Rob.
all right.
Just to backtrack and fill a gap, I met him at SAE. After I did WAPA, I went and studied at SAE, and we started the same course at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was COVID, so this is 2019, and he was like really keen to get into it, and he was the only one actually going to the campus. And everyone else was on Zoom, so he'd be sitting in the campus on Zoom.
Sweet, you're dedicated. That's
and
awesome.
I noticed that he was there, and I was like, shit, I better go.
I just wanted to make friends, man.
That's nice of you though. That's really cool though. Like, because there's like if you're there by yourself, like, where's the teacher? Oh, is the teacher there as well?
Like I think the lecturer was there, I think, for some classes, but I just wanted to go there just to see if anyone would actually show up. I knew there was a Zoom call, but I wanted to get into the campus
that's
like
fair.
straight away, because I was keen for it, because I failed the WAPO edition, and I'm just like, and then one of Declan's friends recommended me SAE, and probably the best decision I made, really.
Yeah, wow.
Because now, and I didn't think I would ever do this as well, because like when I went to SAE, my intent was to learn about mixing and audio and shit like that, similar to Zach. I was terrified of the idea of doing live audio or even post-production.
It's scary.
It is. But I don't know, like right after before I graduated, like last year as well, I started doing my internship at Gidstock.
At where? Sorry, Gidstock.
Gidstock, up in Nanup.
Okay.
Yeah, the music festival, and we did
Can we Google that? I've only ever heard about a blues festival in Nanup.
There's this one called Gidstock.
How do you spell it? Gidge.
G-I... Oh, Gidge. No.
Oh. No, that's
Brain
okay.
fart.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no.
I am tripping.
It's because we were talking about Nanup before, before we went live.
Yeah, Gidstock, sorry. Yeah.
That's cool. I had no idea there was a music festival up there.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't even that far where I lived as well. I used to live up Chidlow at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's
Rob played there as well.
Red House.
But yeah, no. So I did Gidge, as well as the Strings Attached Festival up in Margaret River as well.
Yeah, nice.
Doing those 2 internships, even though Gidstock was fucking disorganized as fuck, apparently.
Really?
I was literally the only audio internship there at the time. It was so directionless. All I was doing was just bumping in and out. The audio guys didn't really give me an opportunity to really actually, do shit. I asked questions, but yeah, that was about it. But I don't know, doing those internships kind of made me open up to like doing live audio a bit.
Yeah.
And yet after my graduation, I ended up just getting a job at the Comedy Lounge for a year as well.
Really?
Yeah, I just got sacked recently though.
No, that's fair. Did you work with
Yeah.
Oh, what are their names? They're in a hip hop group. There's 3 of them. They're called Wraparound Sound. Have you ever heard of those guys? They were working at the Comedy Lounge for a while.
Really?
Yeah, like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Do you know anyone else by that name? Like,
can you look up Infra-Red Wraparound? So, RAP around, and see what pops up, because then we'll be able to get the names of the dudes. No, Infra-Red Network on Facebook.
I never did any like rapping gigs at the Comedy Lounge. I knew they existed, but
Oh no, it's just like these guys worked at Comedy Lounge, but then they had a side project which was their rapping thing, and that's how I got them on. And then they were telling me, yeah, there we go. No, not Lucian Black. Yeah, just click that, and then go search and look up Wraparound. Yeah, up there. Yeah, because were you there when Sacha Baron Cohen did his show?
No, that was way before my time.
Yeah, okay, because that's when they were working there.
Yeah, no,
go on.
Yeah, no, I only actually worked at the Comedy Lounge like last year around August, I believe.
Yeah, because they were telling me a story.
Yeah.
It's like they did a secret show at the Comedy Lounge, right?
Yeah.
And you had to buy tickets. You had no idea who was going to do it.
Yeah, the newspaper, the newspaper article, like the actual sheet was actually stamped in the green room as well. It was really cool.
So cool.
Nice piece of history there.
That's it, because they just told me it's like as soon as you rock up, you put your phone in a bucket. You're not allowed to have your phone at all. And then you go in there, and it's literally, it's Bruno, it's fucking Borat, and it's Ali G.
Yeah, all at once.
Yeah,
That
all
would've
at
been great
once.
to see.
It's Sacha Baron Cohen, but then he's just gone out and just done a comedy skit here in Perth. Like, what? Like, how incredible is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was Wraparound Guys. But yeah, no, that's cool. So then you guys have done like 5-6 gigs then, right?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
And then, so how's it been so far though? Because like it's been enjoyable, and like you guys got the masks, you got the costume design now, and like
It's a lot more serious now because we've been in a bit of a hiatus for God knows how long as well.
It
Yeah.
feels like a dream.
Yeah.
no, that's
It's
fair.
been so fun to hang out with the boys and
Well, yeah, because like you guys jam
Play.
as well, so you jam all the time. Like,
Well,
how often do you jam?
we
Like,
we rehearse like
Yeah.
we never jam.
That's right, it's just proper
Because
rehearsing.
I've just been like trying to fill out a set list for us for like the past year, just like make songs and then just like get everyone on board to learn them.
How has it been learning the songs? Like, how many songs have you guys got at the moment?
Got like about 6 now, don't we?
Six
We've got
now.
6.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's all right.
I have like 50 just that are just sitting
Yeah,
there.
there you go. Very nice.
but we all have to learn them, and I have to learn them.
But that's so good though, because you got the creativity behind you to have 50 songs that you want to get out and make and like get them on
Yeah.
Spotify and this and that. But then having that 6 core songs, at least it's, you know, like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can we play any of the songs at all? Have you got any recordings or anything like that at all?
I mean, yeah, I could probably send you a Google Drive link.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really awesome, because then, yeah, whilst we chat, then we can go through the songs and...
I just realized you were asking him
I was
guitar
thinking
questions,
bust.
but not me.
Wait, what?
You were asking Declan guitar
Like-
questions, but not me.
Oh, okay.
Ukulele.
Yes, it was a Yamaha ukulele. No.
Does that even exist? Can we go? Is that a real a Yamaha brand?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
pretty sure.
I think what I had was a blue ukulele that was gifted to me by my sibling's ex.
Oh wow. Okay, so you actually did start a ukulele.
Yeah, not really, no.
I was about to say,
It did not
what?
look like that.
Specifically the
Oh God. I guess I had a acoustic technically as my official, but I don't know what brand it was. It was eons ago, and I think it burned in a house fire.
Oof.
But
That's
I
metal
guess
as fuck.
yeah, there was this red Yamaha electric I think I had. Cannot remember the life of me what exact model it was, but I guess the one that stuck out to me the longest, my oldest one in my collection, is just a Squier Fender Strat that needs a lot of work right now.
Squire Fender Strat.
Yeah.
But then, what do you mean by work on it? Like, what's if you dropped it?
Actually, surprisingly. But no, it's showing its age. Actually, the tuning pegs is a bit fucked, and one of the screws has popped out of the bridge as well.
Yeah.
So it just needs a whole
Yeah,
work
just a little bit of
wiring.
maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of maintenance. But yeah, not my main guitar, but yeah.
Nah, that's all good. Jasper, Zach has just sent through the Google Drive with the songs and stuff. So what's your main guitar then? So what is your main equipment like? So
Start first, or
yeah.
shall I?
Yeah, my setup at the moment. I run 2 guitars on stage because I unfortunately don't have access to the lovely 8-string guitar that lovely Timmer over here has for stage.
Very nice.
But
very nice. Yeah.
I do not remember model names because model names and numbers and everything else. But I
Yeah, Ibanez as well.
the moment they say it isn't. But one of the guitars that I have a Yamaha This is exactly my point. I forgot the model name and the number. But I have one of the old, I think it was like early 2000 Yamahas that has like double Seymour Duncan pickups within the size of them.
That sounds cool.
It sounds fat. It is a great, it's a fat sounding guitar, and I absolutely adore it. And I've got an Ibanez, one of the Scott LePage models.
Ibanez.
Yes, one of the gold ones.
How do you even spell that? Ibenz.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Mac
Oh,
mate.
yeah, go one of the
Type Ibanez Scott LePage guitar.
Lepage, yes.
Lepage, yeah. Images.
Emojis.
Oh damn, that looks right.
Yeah, that gold one.
Oh yeah, the
that
gold one
looks
there, yeah.
hot. That's alright.
I got the red one actually.
Yeah. So we're matching. So
No shit.
And yeah, I actually don't use the red one on stage though. That's kind of like my other shit.
I remember you
Yeah.
bringing it out when we last had a jam at your place, and I was like, oh, you
Yeah.
need to use this, man. But I run a Head Rush pedal board because I don't have any cabs or amps, but it's a lovely little amp modeler inside of it as well, and the sound
So
as seen in
you don't
amps.
run
Yeah.
any heads or amps or anything?
No, I run usually direct to DI, but if I am using amps, I usually do carry around like a sub or a PA speaker head as well,
Yeah, okay.
just to get like a clean signal from
Yeah,
the actual pedal board through. But actually using it for the first time at amps and hearing it on that speaker, I was like, okay, I'll just turn it up just a little bit, just make sure it's not, too bad. See what it comes through, like halfway, barely even at 5, have like the volume pedal barely pushed forward, and like, okay, just chug on the E string, no worries, bang, bang, bang. I was like, yes.
I like this whole concept. Like, you're completely digital with your rig, and mine's mostly pretty much analog. Pretty much.
That's
it's a nice
really
balance
cool
of both.
though. Yeah.
I like it.
Because I've never heard of that before. I've always thought, you got a guitar, you bring an amp with you.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
and then just going straight DI, and then you're running analog, and then
Yeah.
like, we've got the drums, and then you're singing analog, right? Into
I
a microphone,
actually
which is
have-
kind of digital, but
I actually have gear too.
wait, really? Okay.
That's another thing that makes us stand out a bit, I reckon, is I have made a vocal pedal board which I use in every song.
A vocal pedal board. So what's on the pedal board then?
It's been evolving a lot over time, but at the moment I have 3 different types of delay. Which
Okay.
is really good to add that like psychedelic influence.
Yeah. Definitely.
I have an auto-tune pedal, which is a TC Helicon
TC
C1.
Helicon. Okay.
They're really good.
TC Helicon C1.
It's a
Sounds
weird
cool.
it's a weird brand. It's like they just make vocal pedals.
Their vocal live pedal is
And
so good.
so
And they discontinued it.
it just auto pitches.
They discontinued
yeah,
it?
it's,
Yeah, the vocal
it's
live.
blue
Oh,
and,
shit.
The blue and black one on the left hand side.
Blue and black one there.
No.
Left.
The one with the little red dot.
Yeah,
Green
right.
That one.
Right. Down.
Down.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
the
one.
little red dot. That's what I was
I was
looking
about to
for.
say, you got a vocal live, so do I.
So the leftmost dial, you can change the scale.
Oh, change the scale.
And then you've just got how hard the blend is for the auto pitch, and then the gender knob on the left is on the right is a formant shift.
Okay.
I don't fully understand formant, but I think it like takes a bunch of the frequency, not all of it, and it could pitch it up and down, so you can still have the same pitch, but you'll sound like a chipmunk or a whale. Either way you go.
You don't lose the volume as well, because I know a lot of pedals, when you do
Yeah.
that, immediately it's either too loud or just too quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mainly use the low one just to sound cool.
Yeah.
Like ASAP Rocky uses like
It does.
deep vocal effects. So
Yeah. Wow.
Um,
Alright.
so along with that, yeah, I've got a delay, like a long delay, which I can just cut off when I turn it off, and then I have another long delay which when I turn it off it'll still drag out the delay of like the last thing I put into it. And then I've got one that's just a short delay for like a megaphony kind of effect.
That sounds cool.
I've recently just chucked on an EQ pedal to make a kind of like wispy radio sound.
That's really cool as well. Yeah. That's
Um,
awesome.
It's sick live.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it would
Definitely.
be. Like
And-
sounding like a megaphone, and then also sounding like like an
Yeah.
old radio.
Yeah,
like,
I put those together, and even the formant shift down altogether on some songs. And at our last gig, I also played a melodica, like 2 notes on a melodica.
melodica.
Yeah, Gorillaz.
Oh yeah.
He plays one in Clint Eastwood. It's just like a keyboard.
Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah, and the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen those. What you've played? One of them. No.
No, I just
brings
did it for the meme, dude.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, one of those
it.
things. Yeah.
That pink one is actually the exact one I have. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's all right.
Doing one of the most hardcore breakdowns, and the next thing you hear is just
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Slap a
say,
Hello
you
Kitty
actually-
sticker on it. Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
Anyways, all the brands that we listed here sponsored us, please.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Silicon Head Rush.
Solar guitars,
Ibanez.
Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melodica probably from Wish or something.
Imagine that.
But then, so with your music, so we'll pull that down again, Jasper, so we can see all this track list. So we'll go through them. So that first one, so Booyah, what's the story behind that?
I just like to write songs about shitting on rich people. So that's one of those
That's
ones.
all right.
That's one of those
You guys
ones.
sound like a sick man.
We had another song which Sam really wants to bring back, but like this is something that we played when we very first got together, and Timmer hates it because the guitar is just really repetitive. And that's called
I don't know.
That's called Give It Back, which is the chorus is talking about like if I was a millionaire, I'd like give all my money to the homeless and like buy houses for the boys, and
That's
it's
cool.
like,
It's basically
it's just about like sharing it around and like shitting on rich people in the bridge
Yeah.
because they keep it all to themselves.
the reason why I really dislike the song. Like, do you know a guitarist named Manuel Gardner Ferdinand by any chance? Guitarist from Unprocessed.
No? Can we? Yeah, we'll Google it.
Nerd.
Yeah, He's 2 nerds on this table right now. The guitarist from Unprocessed. His right hand, like strumming wise, is just ridiculous. He does a lot of like strumming, percussive sort of stuff. Really, really cool shit. That song basically was my attempt to try and do that shit, and it failed miserably, and it sounds absolute dog shit. So yeah,
At least you're honest. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
too honest.
I mean, you
probably.
gotta try though. Like, if you don't try, you don't know. But
I know I just need to learn better.
it takes time though. Everything
know.
takes practice.
I know. I just jumped the gun a bit too far with it, and yeah.
Hey, you can't be Tim Henson overnight. So.
I
Well,
know.
that's it.
I mean, I could play Goat, but that's pretty much the height of my skills.
Did you guys know this, right? So I found this out through the guy who mentored me and taught me how to DJ properly and stuff, right? But Jimi Hendrix apparently no one taught him how to play the guitar. So he actually strung his guitar upside down and back to front.
Yeah.
And no one told him until someone tried to jump on his guitar and be like, what the fuck is this, basically? But no one taught him. He just practiced and practiced, and he learnt the guitar in that specific way.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is like practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You can't be perfect, but practice makes close to perfect though.
Yeah, I just gotta crack the whip on myself to practice a lot more.
Yeah. It just takes time though.
doing like mostly.
So then let's have a look at this. So this is cool. This is really cool.
Just wait for it.
That's so groovy.
Wait for it. I use a slide for this. I use a slide for this.
Way too proud.
I love it. It's so unexpected though.
And then it's just me and Sam in the back, but he's in the rhythm guitar. Just
Yeah.
Like, gonna make this just massive sound.
Yeah.
That's it. This is like dreamy, definitely
Yeah.
psychedelic kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah, and then it just goes straight back into.
It's like this is the one part in the set that it has this sort of vibe. No other songs do this. So that's something that's super important to me, is like making everything sound unique. Like I don't like filler in albums, and like some people even put filler into songs.
Yeah.
Just not having any filler in songs is just cool.
So this is you singing as well, Zach?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, you're sick. You're fucking sick. What are you talking about?
We did this way before Declan joined us.
I reckon like this mastered, this would sound really cool. This would sound really groovy.
Yeah, I think I made this a while ago.
Yeah.
So like this is one of the early singles then, or
Well, the earliest would be Dizzy.
Dizzy? Yeah.
Declan loves this next part.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
So what else have we got? Those? Or
These are all just demos that I make to make it easy for everyone to learn, because I've forgotten all my music theory, and I can't write it for people. So everyone's learning everything by ear, which is kind of sick.
That is kind of cool because you're just like, here's
We
the
call
song.
theory non-essential.
Coming into the band, all these songs were already already done before, so I'm not on any of these recordings. So all the guitar and everything else is all done by Timmer.
Yeah.
But when we were playing live, I added a few extra things to make the song sound a lot sort of wider than it was before.
Yeah.
So if you thought it was heavier, sort of like heavy sounding before, like when we did the amps, it was just like,
Yeah. This part I've taken out.
what are you talking about?
So cool.
I mean, I don't think I'll be able to replicate that exactly.
It was pretty magical.
Yeah.
So your stage presence then. So like when you guys get up on stage, how is it? Like you just rock out and just fucking like
We're
get
chaotic.
into it? Yeah, chaotic. That's the way to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the way
Every
to be.
time this comes on, I always demand people to do a circle pit.
Yeah.
And so far it's worked.
Yeah, good. That's what you want though. Like just to go out and just be rock stars
Yeah,
basically. Just have fun with it.
Exactly, especially with a song that's aptly named Dizzy. You want them to be running around in a
Yeah,
circle.
that's it. You want to be dizzy, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Exactly, that's the point of it.
I like this. It's very groovy. Yeah.
This is the second or third demo.
More than that.
The second or third version of this song. I could show you if you wanted to pull up the OG one. That one is actually on SoundCloud, I think.
That's sick. That is so cool.
Dizzy is so much fun to play live,
Oh, yeah.
genuinely.
It would be, yeah.
Just jumping around
Yeah.
and just going absolutely ham. I
Simple,
love playing
but
this one.
Fun. Yeah.
You and I battling over who solos next.
Yeah.
No! Mine's no. Oh my god. It's such a... I don't like it. No!
Sensation clean.
Now that's a cool song. That's a very cool song.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be our hit.
And then so you got Let's Go to the Park.
It's either Dizzy or Porn Star Alien.
Yeah, I was about to say, Porn Star Alien demo.
That's probably my favorite riff out of everything that we've written. It is so ludicrous in what the lyrics actually are, but the riff is just so fucking funky in the best possible way.
There's no metaphor about Porn Star Alien. It's actually about like what you would do if you got the opportunity to
to have fun with the porn
have fun
star
with an alien.
Exactly.
A lot of fun, right? I don't know what I'd do.
you'd give it a go. If an alien was like, hey,
Yeah.
it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
And I literally just made this song for my friends. This was a joke.
Really?
Yeah, I just made this for my friends to have a laugh, and for some reason they all really liked it.
What is this cool?
About it.
We eventually convinced him.
I like the lyrics like that. Just like that, where it's like you're just going with that rhythm, with that groove, and you're just like, bum, 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 bum. And that sound where it just winds up.
Very massive mindless self-indulgence.
this.
Yeah.
Experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Timmer and Sam do ad libs.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
They do little things.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Maybe not that part.
There's a little scream there, like Sam does the scream, I think,
Yeah.
and then you.
Wait, does he? Oh, for the that bit that was just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I never notice?
I already know what your favorite part of the whole song is, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the bridge.
There's a little sex noise coming up.
Yeah. Better make the good noise. I always love that breakdown.
You guys are gonna rock Perth by storm, like fucking hell. Like, go play an amplifier. You just like you play this at amplifier. I can imagine people will be so into it. Right. Same thing with like Dizzy as well. Fucking starting death pits, like
Yeah.
yeah, like, swinging pits or whatever they're called. Like
Swinging pits. Just swing on a vine.
yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Hey, so we got some trap going on here. I do want to get the drum pad in, just an electric drum pad next to
Yeah.
the drum kit.
That'd be cool.
Joel to play some trappy bits,
Yeah.
because a lot of my rap stuff is inspired by like dark trap and stuff. Obviously, there's like screaming in it, like scream trap metal.
Yeah.
But a lot of it also comes from like Hilltop Hoods when I was a kid and
classic.
shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that synthy part. I kind of sort of just did my own version of that as a solo, as a guitar solo as well. So yeah,
Oh yeah, because I haven't made a new version of this. This is just the one I made for my friends.
yeah, we don't.
And
Yeah, we don't actually have an official recording of that.
We don't
do
need it.
No, no, I'm not saying we did.
If you say we don't need it, this is going to be on the album. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Our third single at the very least.
a single on its own.
That's really cool. So you've only done like 5 or 6 gigs, and then how many songs have you got out at the moment? So you got 246
Is it?
for the sets, but
That's not.
Oh, Yum. Why is Yum in there?
Why is Yum on there?
Is Yum bust or is that
I
something?
No.
forgot. I don't even know what Yum is, to be honest. I forgot what it is.
play it.
A song in our set list at the moment called Bust, which I wrote and made a demo for in a day.
In a day.
Because we were playing like 20-minute set list for the Battle of the Bands,
Yeah.
and then we were doing this amps gig which is half an hour, so I was like, fuck, we need another song. And it's the song's just about moshing. It's just about how much I
That's
love
awesome.
it's just about how much I love moshing, and yeah, I just made it for people to mosh to. So
Yeah, but see, that's what you got to do though as well. Like that's what a lot of people like. Sometimes like they make music where its lyrics like are about an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend or things they've gone through and this and that. But if you make a song just about moshing and then you play it just for moshing,
yeah,
then people will just mosh to it, right?
it's funny that like he always gets a circle pit to Dizzy. Like Dizzy is actually a very personal song.
That's even
it
better.
goes, it just goes like way too hard.
Good. So wait, how do you start the mosh pit though? Do you
I
just-
literally just yell people. The song's called Dizzy. Give us a fucking circle pit or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something
It's
along
like-
those lines.
He's got his mask on. He's got his guitar with him. He's like, "Fucking circle."
There you go. Circle pit.
do you guys have any videos or anything of you guys playing live at all
We got a few.
on Facebook at all, or YouTube
On
or
social?
Instagram?
There should be some stuff on Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram.
Because that's what I was going to go into as well. Where it's like social media, it's such an uphill
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
It really, really is.
I keep meaning to make reels, because I made one reel and it was so fun to make, like with the transitions and just like all these shots people sent us of people moshing and us dancing, and I just don't get around to it.
Yeah, no, it
'Cause I'm
takes
doing
time.
other stuff,
I
but
would-
it's
yeah, there you
so
go.
fun.
Like that's it. It takes a lot of time. Like I wanted to do reels for this, but then it just like to try and do 200 episodes of reels.
I bet.
It takes,
Yeah.
it takes a long time.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of shit you gotta make. This
Yeah.
is sick. Thimbles.
Shout out to Super
I
Freak
remember you
Rehearsal
being
Studios.
I remember you being so hype about it. You're like a idea for a Facebook video. And like, what are you talking about? The next thing we see is the tape.
Yeah. Shout out Super Freak Studios.
Super Freak Studios.
Like we've been
Yeah.
jamming there every Sunday for the past like few months, and it's such a cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've only done the 2 reels. If you go up, it's that one with me doing the mini heart. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, play that one. Let's give that a listen.
Music.
Oh yeah, mute it.
Get it? Copyright?
Yeah, we might get copyright for that. It'll be good. It'll just mute that section, hopefully.
I mean, it'd be an honor for Jack White to sue me.
Oh my god, imagine that. But where's this?
This is at the old courthouse.
Oh, this is at the old. They have a chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, they've got these funky acrylic chandeliers. They've done it up all modern, like it used to be a courthouse, and now it's just a bar. And there's these acrylic chandeliers, which when you actually like pay attention to them, they look so tacky, but you have to appreciate it.
That's very cool though. You guys got a good stage presence.
This is before I joined the band too. I was in the audience at this particular little gig,
Really?
and yeah, it went absolutely off.
This
yeah.
is the first, basically our first gig. And I jumped
Yeah.
down and moshed with everyone, and
Where did you get the logo from? Like, who designed the logo?
I did that.
Oh, very cool. Okay, that's alright. That's cool though. That's like an album cover in itself. If you just had that with like an
Yeah.
orange background or a green background with just that logo, that'd be sick.
Oh, that's Sam and Joel in that shot.
If you want, I think I've got like 2 or 3 vids on my phone from our last gig. If you want me to send you
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Just send me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've only got like around like 10-15 minutes left. But,
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, so like, what have you guys got planned in the future as well? Whilst you're sending those vids through,
A music video.
music video.
Yeah.
I can send you through a few. Like, have you guys ever heard of Better Bread TV at all? So, we had him on the podcast a while ago. Can you Google him? He did a really cool metal video. Like,
Yeah.
really cool. They went to like an old abandoned lumber mill. They had like cars and this and that and girls and all this other shit. But it was like the way. No, that's actually bread.
I mean,
The one on the right. What does it
was
say?
very
Bet
tasty,
for
yeah.
bread and Jella's.
Just sent it.
Sweet.
better bread, eh?
Yeah, better bread.
Butter dog.
12 tips for making better bread. Yeah, so he's doing a lot with hip hop group, but he is very good at what he does. I have to do a big shout out. Like look at this. Like, he does just music videos. Yeah, so his name's Joel Baker. I think he
Yeah.
charges like an average sum, like a normal amount for it.
Yep.
But he is very, very good at what he does. Like, very good. Yeah, maybe click that. Or maybe it's that one. No, not. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Yeah, see, like, it's just like that. This is a music video.
What's with all the guns though?
Yeah, damn.
Oh, that just looks like a
But then see, like,
Good
that one in the
action
middle,
film.
though. So then have you... No, go up. That's based off of...
Of La La Land.
La La Land, yeah. I still haven't even seen that yet. But he did that whole music video clip based off La La Land.
nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. Definitely hit him up. I'll forward
Yeah,
it on to
we-
you guys. Like, if
Yeah,
you
that'd be
Please do.
We will. But we've got like for the first music video, we've kind of got a whole idea of what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and Sam's actually studying film now.
Sweet, okay.
So he's got friends. He's got access to gear.
That's it. That's important. Like,
Keeps
honestly,
cheap.
it's expensive. It's very
But-
expensive.
But there'll definitely be times where we wanna hustle a bit and put out some more music videos. So hell yeah.
See, that's what sucks a
Check 'em
bit.
out.
It's like, because with bands, it's like, unless you become like a cover band of like an INXS cover band or something like that, it's so hard to make music, hard to make money in the music industry.
Yeah.
But if you just keep at it and keep doing your thing, honestly, like, you might not be able to make heaps of money, but it's all memories. That's the thing
There's
about
a,
it.
There's
Like,
a cat down there.
no, are you allergic to cats?
No, it's
or-
fine, it's
Oh,
good.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
I like it.
Thank God Sam's not here.
Yeah. That is Sassy the Sasquatch. So
Awesome.
What are you talking
Yes.
about? What are you talking about?
exactly. Yeah, he used to be a bit of a stoner cat. So
I've been inhaling the catnip, hey?
basically, like, when he was younger, he used to sit in the middle of the table and we used to hotbox the sunroom. Let me in. I'm like, okay. And you sit right there. I'm like, this is not good for you. It's not good for
Shit.
you at all. But no, that's awesome. Yeah, like, bands are so. It just seems like everyone I've had on here is so much fun. It's so good. Like, they're doing the right thing. They're promoting the right thing. They're just having fun. They're enjoying themselves. But the thing is, in 10, 15 years, you can look back and be like, I remember that time at Amplifier and all the gigs and this and that, and, like, you know, your kids and all sorts of shit, and be like, do it. I did it. You know, I used to smoke cigarettes when I was a kid. When I was younger. Like, not a kid, but adult. But, you know. So you guys haven't got, like, so what gigs have you guys got coming up again?
We're actually doing an acoustic gig.
An acoustic.
Which so you know. I just want to do everything. Like,
Yeah.
I want every genre. I
That's
want it
cool,
all. And if we can pull off a kind of chilled out gig as well, that would just be so fun. And it could be like a secret little thing. Like, I'm thinking of getting people to film it, and we
Mhm.
can just have our own. My sister's actually organising it. You had Sylvia on.
Yeah, Sylvia. Yeah,
Um,
and she's amazing. She's incredible.
Part of Freehand. My sister is the lead for.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So shout out Freehand.
Yeah.
Your sister,
Jem.
sister's boyfriend,
Oh yeah, Ethan.
Ethan, is a part of
Bucker.
Back a guy.
Bucker Gaijin.
Yeah.
Get
Bucker Gaijin, yeah.
them on.
We should get
them on.
Bucker Gaijin on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They can, yeah.
Get
yeah.
get Freehand
Anybody
on
and everyone,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And get which one?
Freehand.
Freehand?
That's what Sylvia is part of.
Yeah. I'd love that. Really love that.
So they're kind of organising this thing, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just,
But just keep doing your
just
thing.
be
though.
cool to have a little. I've watched all the MTV Unplugged gigs. And
Yeah.
like seeing John Davis in a chair, in Corn, like just headbanging with
Yeah.
like flamenco guitar and shit going on. It's just
That
so
would be
cool to
cool.
me. So
I was a huge Corn
Yeah.
fan back in the day. Like a big Corn fan. But yeah.
yeah, if we can do stuff like that as well as ripping up a stage and
Yeah. Well, just like, because you guys have just started out in a way. Like, you've only done 5 or 6 gigs. Like, this is just the first, you know, little bit. But it's like what I said about Rah Rah Viper Band, right? Before we started, got those guys on. And then went fucking touring around Australia.
Yeah.
So you never know. Like, you know, next year or the year after, you might be playing at a metal fest over in bloody Brisbane or something. Who knows?
Even if people hate us, we still want to tour.
Yeah. Honestly, just keep doing your thing. That's the biggest thing about it is like, you know, you guys have got talent.
Yeah, we got goals for sure.
You got
like,
goals.
Yeah.
You're committed. You want to have fun. You're enjoying it. And it seems like it's a good time. And like, why stop it? Just keep going. And like, you know, maybe get day jobs or whatever, but then like at the same time on the weekends
Sorry,
rock
got day
out
jobs,
with your
man.
socks
I
out.
work full time as well.
Yeah.
I'd work today as well.
That's all right, yeah. We all, yeah. So, well, okay. Well, before we wrap things up, so then, what do you do for work and what? What do you do for work?
No, we don't have to do that.
That's fair. If you guys could
About the
kick
music.
goals, though, what would you want for the band? Like, if you guys could like, it's like
I'll let Declan answer this one.
The spotlight is on me for this question. I would really like to see us doing touring and doing festival circuits.
Yeah.
Sort of things like whether we're just opening up for other bands at the start or headlining them. Either way, would love to be able to
yeah.
be with the boys, either going around Australia or even overseas, just doing some festival gigs and
Yeah.
doing just
I
gigging. You
agree.
know, just want to be on stage and just ripping
Yeah.
it up and having
Yeah,
a grand old time with the
fun.
boys,
Yeah,
having fun.
I guess I always picture myself like playing at Download Fest at the UK, just playing with all my favorite bands as well.
Imagine that though, right?
Yeah.
Playing at Download Festival. Oh,
Yeah.
Shit.
Like it's long shot, but fuck it. I'm picturing myself, and that's kind of my whole attitude with all this, and Download and beyond essentially. Hell,
Yeah.
even a Japanese tour would be great as well.
Yeah. What about you, Zach? What do you see?
Funnily enough, before we even played at Amps, one of my goals was to play at Amps.
That's good. Like a
Yeah.
little gig.
So done that because Tim and I go to Amps heaps for
Yeah.
for gigs and like original music that we really like, touring bands mainly from the UK that have come. We love a bunch of stuff from the UK like Loathe
Mm.
and While She Sleeps, and
Yeah.
he every single time he's managed to somehow get on stage.
Yeah, I crowd surfed onto stage and just launched myself off. That was great. You could probably find footage of me doing
So
that somewhere.
Same bloody thing happened at Viper Chain, man. They'll just
My Valentine, and I just got up
Really?
on stage and just sang with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
I
even
love that song.
crashed that thing.
Yeah.
It's amped. I don't know why it possesses me.
just like seeing him get up on stage every single time we went there, I was just like, we need to be up there for real.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair though, because Amplify is a really good venue for bands, like for
Yeah.
Perth locals and stuff. Like, and then like from there you can go to Metro City or something. But
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. or,
big players.
or like Norfolk Hotel and all sorts. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like chipping away at it. Like with you guys having such a great stage presence, masks, like cool shit music, like really cool music. It just takes time, and then you build that audience. It's like we were talking about Joan and the Giants before. But like when I had them on here ages and ages and ages ago, this is like 4 years ago, I think it was, right? But like talking to them, one of the most heartwarming moments they ever experienced was when the audience was singing their music back to them. It wasn't the whole audience. It might have only been 5 people because they weren't as big as they are now. But it's just like so heartwarming for like them to be singing soul music back. But then to like have a packed out dance floor, people that actually get a proper circle pit, like, you know, and just have a great time. It could be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. No, I always picture like eventually, surely it will happen sooner or
Yeah.
later. Like, but before we even start playing Porn Star Alien, people start chanting Porn Star Alien.
No.
Yeah, come on.
That would be so cool.
That'd be great.
But
what you want.
But that's it. That's the thing, is like it's just chipping away at it. Rome wasn't built in a day, all right? But like it became one of the greatest civilizations of that time, of that era. So just keep doing what you're
We
doing.
need to build a city.
You need to. You guys build a city. I'll watch from the side.
critique us. It was a bit all fine.
It's a bit wonky,
I don't
boys.
critique, like. But honestly, cheers so much for coming on, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for
inviting
having
us.
This has
us.
been good fun. There's lots of laughs.
Yeah.
It's been good. Like, it's been insightful and like ukuleles, avocado ukuleles.
Oh yeah.
We
for
haven't
sure.
played the video yet. Can you pull up
Oh yeah.
what the fuck is up, Denny's? Play this video, so it's a tradition now.
Yeah.
It's all a part of the routine.
Love this. Yeah, and then unmute it and crank it. Have you seen this, Jasper? Yeah. Videos so much. Yo, what's up? What's up? Why don't I start from the beginning?
Hang on.
It's sweet.
It's just so fucking heavy too.
I
Yeah.
know. Like when we had Bloodstained Angels on, their goal was to try and do a set at a McDonald's playground.
Yeah.
Recreating that. Be like, what's up? What's up, McDonald's?
Yeah.
It'd be so ridiculous.
Oh, fucking hell.
But-
Happy birthday and drop A.
Yep. Double drop C sharp.
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
English, I swear.
That's
Yes.
But honestly, thank you so much for you guys for coming on. I can English as well. I'm almost stuffed up there.
How de Español, sí?
Yeah.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
Nein?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. See?
And the podcast is cancelled.
So next week we have coming on. What date is it? We have
not toxic.
Kylie Pearsall coming on. Pearsall.
Wow.
Yeah. No, Kieran recommended Kylie. I'm pretty sure.
Kylie.
Kylie. Yeah, Kylie. Do you know
Oh.
Kylie?
Yeah, I know Kylie.
Okay. No, you don't know. Sometimes I just don't know who this guy.
Just quickly, Kieran, why aren't you here? You brought us here.
Yeah, Kieran, where are you?
What the fuck,
That's
bro?
alright.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
No, Jasper's killing it.
Oh,
says-
yeah. Jasper's killing
He
it,
had,
yeah.
he had to go walk his goldfish.
You know what? I'm going to.
That's why he couldn't come.
I'm actually going to record this, and I'm like, it's already recorded, but I'm going to like film this on my phone, rewatch it, and then send this to Kieran. He's
Yes.
walking his goldfish.
As we speak.
Yeah, as we speak, walking his goldfish. But cheers so much, you guys, for
Oh,
coming on.
thank you.
This
Thank
has
you so
been
much.
Good fun, and honestly, like next year or the year after, I really want to get you guys back on and see what's happened, the progression.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Like,
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
and then, sorry. What we'll also be doing as well is like, I want to try and organize like a big group where we get like 2 bands or 3 bands on, and then we get like a carton of beer and just see where the night goes.
Yes. I am absolutely keen for that.
Yeah, that could be a lot of fun.
little set back there.
So I'll tell you guys about that after.
Okay.
Actually.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys about that after. But
Alright,
that's
no spoilers.
possibility,
Not for
definitely.
the podcast.
Nope.
Yeah,
Bye.
not for the camera. But cheers so much, you guys, and we'll see you next week. And then
Yeah.
have a good one, all right? Catch you guys. We'll see you soon.